Hey guys, it's Monday night and this is our weekly Q&A. We are gonna hit all of the Black Friday deals. If you're looking for something in particular, this is your moment. Leave it in the comments. I'm happy to help you find the best deal or let you know if I think there'll be another deal that is out there. So please definitely let me know. Sorry, my computer just decided it didn't want to charge there for a second. So we're gonna dive through the best of what I've seen so far, and honestly, Black Friday has really already started. That's where we are. It's no longer a day or just a couple days. It's an entire week with so many deals that went live on Sunday with Target and Kohl's and JCPenney's, Macy's. Today, we just saw Walmart go live about an hour and a half ago, and I will say the Walmart deals were a little shocking. I had no preview this time. I've had a preview for every other Walmart event. They kind of left us all hanging on this one, and I was a little surprised to see that they're actually undercutting the price that we've seen on Amazon, on Apple deals and a few other big brands. So if you have Walmart Plus, this is a big moment to pop over and look at some of those things, because Walmart Plus members can go ahead and shop those Walmart deals tonight. I think for another 4 hours. Then it's going to open up at midnight to everyone else. Also, a good time to mention, and I will put in the comments, or I'll try to. I'm going to tell you my internet is not super great, and I normally use a different internet source. My husband drove away with it to go pick up a college kid at the airport. So happy Thanksgiving week to all the parents getting their kids back. Very excited to get a kid back later on tonight. But it does mean I'm on very limited internet tonight. So as I try to put in some links for you guys in the comments, it may not be very happy, and hopefully I will stay here and not disappear. But I do want to share one in particular, and that is that Walmart Plus is actually running 50% off of a Walmart Plus membership right now. And actually a couple weeks ago, somebody asked me that on a Q&A, and I was like, we haven't seen them run a deal. I haven't heard of a deal. And then 2 days later, a deal popped in. So I had to eat my words. I was glad to see a deal that did join after really not expecting one, but I'm sticking that link in on the comments now. So if you are looking for a Walmart Plus deal, that is available. That is going to be running through December 2nd. I don't know if they're sharing that date or not, but I happen to know it. So you've got a week or so to decide. That's really the end of Cyber Monday. A week or so to decide if you want Walmart Plus. It does give you early access to today's deals. So if you pop over to Walmart's site and you decide that there is something that you want, it could be worth it just to put it out there. The other thing, and I just stuck the link into directly to the deals that are running on Walmart as well. But the other thing that Walmart Plus is going to give you, just in case you're curious, the biggest one for me is 10 cents off a gallon of gas at all Walmart and Murphy USA stations. I use that all the time. Murphy USA already has some of the lowest prices in town. I'll happily take another 10 cents off a gallon of gas. You use your Walmart app, you get a code and you use it right there at the pump. You also get access to all Sam's gas stations. You just pay through the Walmart app instead of paying through the Sam's app. So pretty sweet too if you didn't have a Sam's Club membership. That's the number one reason for me to have it. You also get free Paramount Plus or Peacock, and you can change that I think it's 3 months. They just added that feature. Used to just be Paramount Plus. Now they've added Peacock, and they give us the option of switching back and forth. So kind of fun. You can binge watch your shows and then go to the other platform for a little while. But those are some of the perks, along with, the free delivery and whatnot. But for anyone that's, I don't know if you order a ton from Walmart, just telling you all your options with Walmart Plus. That 50% off makes it $49 for a year rather than $98 or $99 where it normally is. Okay. Let's jump into some other deals that are out there. And again, I started off down that rabbit trail there of Walmart deals because Walmart's Black Friday deals did start tonight for Walmart Plus members. And just to show you a little bit of what is running there, you have your early access until midnight. So if you do have Walmart Plus, this is your moment. But you want to also realize that some of you may not even be able to see these prices. So if you pop over to the site, it may not show you the sale price. I'm not sure what all you can see if you don't have early access. But there are some pretty sweet deals here. I'm going to click on the top 100. The ones that we're seeing already undercut are on some Apple products. So these Apple AirPods, AirPod 4s, for example, $69. They're $79 everywhere else on everyone else's Black Friday ads. Kind of curious to see if that holds until tomorrow, or if the price goes up, or if we see the other stores lower the price to match this one. So if you've already bought this somewhere else, like Target has it for $79, keep an eye on Target's site, because if you've already bought this and Target does lower the price, you can use Target's low price guarantee. Now, you have to have bought it on Target and it has to go lower on Target. They're not price matching other stores. But if we see them come back and be like, oh, Walmart beat us, we're going to lower the price, then you are going to get that same $69 price. So it can be a perk on some of these deals that are undercut. If you have already purchased them, that there's a potential that you could get the deal too. So those AirPod 4s, they've undercut the price on, and I don't know if it'll show up in my top 100 here, but the other one is a watch, and I just have the link, so I'll pull that up. It is the Apple Watch SE is down to $129. We've seen this at $139. On other sites, they're beating it by $10 as well. And I know $10 may not seem like a lot, but it adds up. And if you're looking at some of these really high-end items and you can save $10 here and $10 there, kind of exciting when a store does kind of break that price point. It is in my book, and this is why. Apple sets the prices that these stores are allowed to charge. So you normally see the same price on every site. So it's a little like, does Apple know that Walmart did this? I don't know, but kind of fun to see them do it. So enjoy it if those are things that you are wanting. And Juan, I stuck the link in. It should be up. If you scroll up in the comments, you should see it on the Walmart Black Friday. I can make sure that it came through to everyone. Yes, it looks like it posted to Facebook and on the YouTube side for everyone there. So if you wanted to grab that, it should be there. The Walmart 50% off, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, to keep moving, one deal as we kind of talk about a lot of stores here that I wanted to mention, for anyone that has Kroger or is near a Kroger, or I don't even care if you never shop at Kroger, because honestly, I don't ever shop at Kroger. But if you live near a Kroger, then you have gas stations that work with Kroger's Fuel Rewards program. This is Shell stations in a lot of areas, along with Kroger gas stations. I encourage you first to see what stations in your area work with Kroger, so you don't have to shop at Kroger. You don't have to go there if you've got some stations that participate. But why am I saying this? Because Kroger is offering 4 times the fuel points on a ton of gift cards right now. And really, for the first time ever, we've never seen them include Amazon, but they are including Amazon this year. So if you're gonna do some shopping on Amazon, there is no reason to not come to Kroger's site, load these digital coupons. Maybe you have to create an account. Maybe you've never shopped there. That's okay. Create an account, load the digital coupon. All you're gonna do is just hit clip. It is gonna be loaded, and then you actually can shop these online. I don't have to shop them in the store. I can actually shop them straight from Kroger's e-coupon site, basically. So just Google Kroger gift cards. It's a separate site that is giftcards.kroger.com, I think. Yes. So I need to load those digital coupons first. I need to create an account so that I can earn those fuel rewards back, load the digital coupons, then come over and grab whatever gift cards you wanted to grab. So for example, if I grab a $25 Amazon gift card, I'm gonna end up earning 100 fuel points, which is equal to 10 cents off a gallon of gas up to 25 gallons. So if I ordered a $100 Amazon gift card, that is gonna equal 400 fuel points, or worth 40 cents off a gallon of gas up to 25 gallons. And maybe that doesn't sound like a lot to you, but 10 cents off of 25 gallons is a $2.50 savings. 40 cents, you just saved $10 off of your $100 gift card, basically. So it is an added savings. All you're going to do is turn around and shop on Amazon. You've got digital gift cards. You can immediately load into your Amazon account and then boom. So you're just like double dipping here. It's a fun way to save. If you want to take this even further, I don't know if you can handle this many stacks, but this is how I play it, is I would actually grab these in the store if I do have a Kroger nearby, not online. The reason for that is that there are a number of credit cards that give you extra points for travel off of your grocery purchases. When I purchase these online, they won't count as a grocery purchase, but in the store they will, because you're checking out in Kroger and they don't really know what you're buying. So load the digital coupon, head to Kroger, buy the gift cards, pay with your high point on grocery credit card. You see where this is going. It's all about playing the game, guys. So that's Amazon, but there's actually a lot, and one in particular through this week is one we've never seen them run before. So load this digital coupon, 5 points off of, 5 times the fuel rewards back on participating gift cards. So this is Lowe's Home Improvement, DoorDash, and the One for All, which includes a lot of brands. But if I wanted to grab some home improvement things from Lowe's, that's pretty fun. That means you're gonna grab that $25 gift card. You're really gonna earn 125 fuel points in the end. So it's 5 times whatever the value is that you paid. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's one gift card deal. You could go to CVS. CVS is running that $20 reward back on the $100 Zift Zillions that you could then turn into digital gift cards, really for shopping at a lot of different stores, guys. So I'm not just talking Amazon or Walmart, but we are talking a ton of stores. This is the One for All, for example, that currently has the 5-time fuel points on it. And just to show you this image, obviously this image is not all the stores that it's good at, but if I wanted to end up shopping online at some of these stores like Kohl's or Old Navy, Ulta, then here I got 25 or $2.50 back, basically on that $25 gift card, $5 back. You get the idea. So definitely look for those gift card deals to max out whatever the purchases are that you're making. Okay, I'll jump off of that little extra tip that no one asked for, right? But I just sometimes can't resist. I love a good gift card deal that stacks in with the sales. So let's jump through and let me get to all of your comments and your questions on what you're looking for. So Sharon says, can I talk again about printers, EcoTanks versus the HP Instant Ink? Will the EcoTanks allow generic ink, and what brands and models do I like? So on the EcoTanks, yes, they will take that generic ink. They do not require that you sign up for an ink refill. HPs sometimes will take generic ink. Older HP models definitely will take generic ink. Newer ones get very grumpy. They've put in chips with them that they want to make sure lines up and is an HP chip. So just what I would do with the HPs is be very cautious and read reviews that are specific to whether or not those HP printers accept any sort of generic off-brand ink. Most of the HP printers are wanting you to sign up for that recurring prescription, basically. That's where my brain was going. A recurring subscription on ink. And that's where they're getting you. So you're seeing these really great prices on these HP printers. I've seen as low as $39 so far in all the sales, but then you're stuck in having to pay for their ink all the time. So I would go EcoTank if I'm looking for a brand new printer. All the models on the EcoTanks are great. It's just gonna be, in the price point that you're looking for. And again, you can look at reviews there too. We are seeing some sales on them, but it's not gonna be that magical $39 price that we're seeing on the HPs. And that's how it's always been. So those Epsons, those Brothers, that was the other one that I mentioned a couple weeks ago. We're never gonna see them hit that throwaway price point, but that's really what that price point is. If you wanted to grab that HP $39 printer, it might be a great price in theory, but come 3 months from now, when you run out of the free ink that it came with, you're literally going to want to throw it away because you're going to realize what that ink subscription is going to end up costing. You're not going to want to pay it. So that's why I literally call them throwaway printers, because that's why they've priced them to that point. They're really cheap, and in the end, they're getting you stuck in ink. So go EcoTank, and really any of the models you're fine on. Just look for the things that you are needing, right? Do I need it to print double-sided on its own, which is a duplex is how they would usually use that word. Most of us don't. You're okay if it's just one-sided. Do I need it to be color or black and white? You know, all those questions, each feature that you're adding is only going to add to the cost. Okay. Have I seen any great deals on vanities with stools? So I'm assuming you don't mean a bathroom vanity here, but like a actual sit down and put your makeup on vanity. Where I would look there are some furniture deals on Walmart, but I'm not always a huge fan of the Walmart third-party brands on furniture. Becky, what I would honestly look for is heading to Wayfair. So Wayfair's Black Fridays have also already started. We're gonna see a few things that drop a little cheaper, but most of the prices are gonna stay about the same for the whole week. So with these, there's a number that are there that have a place to sit as well. So this one, for example, is $94. And I don't know exactly, obviously the look that you're wanting is going to be different for every single person, but there are a number of options here, and a good number that have a place to sit, and are really cute. So that's where I would head. Wayfair on those. And again, looking at reviews, Wayfair can also be hit and miss with third-party sellers, but usually has some great reviews and free delivery on everything. So that's the route that I would recommend. One other option on Wayfair, if you were curious, and I've showed you guys this in the past, but what I would recommend on a lot of these, if it's not one that you are familiar with, so many of these brands, you won't have heard of them before, but we can always try, open this image in a new tab, then right-click on the image and search this image with Google Lens. And let's see what Google Lens finds. And if you really want to make sure Google Lens doesn't go off searching the plant, you can even kind of narrow this down a little bit. Like, that's what I want you to find deals on. And then it's going to compare them everywhere else. So it's pulling in a Home Depot sale. It's basically finding you sometimes things that look similar, sometimes the exact same thing. So this Wayfair deal is actually sold on Walmart. It's sold on Amazon. So I can kind of get an idea. Do I like that Wayfair price? Do I not like that Wayfair price? This is a great way, not only for furniture shopping, but Black Friday shopping as well. As I find a deal and then I'm pondering, is this product sold somewhere else? It doesn't always show you the prices. And by the way, these up here that automatically, these are all sponsored. These are just paid placements. So you do usually want to scroll down. I'm not going to see all the prices, but I am going to get an idea of, how varied is this? Is this only sold on Walmart? Could I find a deal somewhere else? And maybe you could, the exact same thing. So hopefully that helps a little bit. I would start at Wayfair. It's just easier to search furniture there. It's easier to get a good idea of what you're looking for. And then maybe head somewhere else if you find it a better price in those other places. Angie, dinnerware deals like bowls and such. So honestly, I would start at Kohl's. Kohl's for me is always a huge favorite in Black Friday land. And that one has also already started. I will stick the link directly to the Kohl's Black Friday in the comments for you guys too. But with Kohl's and all of their Black Friday deals, the reason I would say to start here, they already have a lot of kitchen that is on sale, but they're also giving you $15 in Kohl's cash for every $50 that you spend. So kind of a fun perk. And they are running a couple coupon codes too. So you can get another 15% off with the code, I think it's GET15. They're making it very easy. Yes, with the code GET15. So with Kohl's, just head straight to their home section and then start searching for what you want. You're going to find a lot of kitchen items already up to 50% off. You're going to get another 15% with that coupon code, and then you're going to earn that $15 in Kohl's cash on a $50 purchase. So once you add all of that in, for example, this guy right here, if you wanted this as a 12-piece dinner set, it's regularly according to Kohl's, $119, on sale for $59. You've got the 15% off that brings it to $50.99, which is perfect. This is magical math because that gives you that $15 Kohl's Cash. So now this dinnerware set ends up costing, after the Kohl's Cash, $35.99. It's a pretty sweet price for a 12-piece dinner set. So that's where I obviously don't know, again, what everybody's taste is, but gives you an idea price-wise of where you're going to be. If you're just looking for, serving bowls or things like that, you may find something even cheaper, but that's an entire dinnerware. So Kohl's usually wins on household deals for Black Friday. Target did have some fun ones though for anyone that loves some Pyrex. I don't know if it's sold out. I haven't checked today, but Target did have an entire Pyrex glass storage set for $19.99. Let's see if it's still available. It was a little hard to find. Oh, it is still available. So this is normally a $50 set. It's on sale for $20 at Target right now. This was kind of my one big one. It's sold out in my stores nearby, it looks like, but is still available to ship. So you could, maybe go that route too. I thought that was a very fun one as I was pulling Target deals this weekend. But typically Kohl's wins. And I will say I didn't search Kohl's on this. Maybe we should give them a second here too. Never hurts to see where all these stores stack up, and a lot of times you will find very similar deals. But yeah, this one's $44. I think Target's totally winning on that 20-piece set. This is a 22-piece Pyrex at Kohl's for $44. So go Target on that 20-piece set. Kind of fun. And I will stick this one in the comments for you guys if anybody wants that one as well. I know you didn't ask for Pyrex, but it was just a particular deal that popped out that I at least remember. And I've pulled a lot of deals over the last week. So just as you randomly think of things, I guess they pop in now. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Oh, and Wendy, you have a Brother printer and you need toner. So for anyone with a Brother printer, you can still order off-brand toner. I would highly recommend just going to Amazon and searching for the toner cartridge that you need on Amazon. So I want to say, I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've had to order them. We've had them on just like a recurring order, but I'm pretty sure this is what my brother takes as a TN 560 high yield black toner cartridge. And you can buy the name brand, but there's still a lot of off brands that work great. Yes, it has a 3.6 rating, but the on brand only has a 4.0 rating. So I would just go for these off brands at 22. They work great. And you're gonna have to replace this like every other year. These are such huge toner cartridges. That's why I love my Brother printer. So I can only print in black and white, but I'm 100% okay with that. And at that price, I can print a ton in black and white and never have to worry about the cost there. Okay. Oh, and Anna, can I also use Rakuten? So yes, you could pair in Rakuten with these. You could get your cash back on any items that you wanted to and still pay with those gift card deals that I was mentioning. So you're going to see that more and more stores on Rakuten are going to go with a higher percentage back. And you'll also notice all of mine say points because I've linked in an American Express card. And then you can earn it back in points for travel if you want to, rather than cash back. But there's a lot that are up to 10% back, 15% back, depending on the brand right now. And many of these will go even higher. And by the way, a lot of times these cashbacks are one day only. So if you watch this later and you come in and you're like, I don't see that, they change all the time. So it just never hurts to come here and see what that cashback is before you're shopping, and add that to the mix of all the deals that you're getting. If you've never used Rakuten, I will happily share my referral link with you. If you first sign up with Rakuten through this referral link, you will get $50 back in a bonus after you make a $50 purchase. So kind of a fun one if you have never used it before and you wanted to sign up. It's always an easy way to make some extra money. So stick that in the comments for you guys too. With Rakuten, I would watch for those cashback deals to jump significantly. So while we are sitting here in the middle of Black Friday week, they've not really activated full Black Friday discounts until Thursday. So come maybe Wednesday, but come Thursday, you're gonna see a lot of these percentages jump significantly on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, through Monday, through Cyber Monday in particular. So if you did shop today and then you saw your points jump, you may kick yourself, but just in the end, remember, any points back is better than none, right? You got something. So, and thank you for that reminder, Anna, on that one. So Dawn, great question. Will we see any better prices on iPads? So I've pulled a ton on Walmart, but I will check and make sure. I have a feeling, the deal that we're seeing on iPads is the deal everywhere. So the cheapest one you've got, it is the 2025 11-inch iPad is $279, and that is the same price on every site. So yes, Walmart was brave and undercut that AirPod 4 and that Apple Watch SE, but they didn't undercut everything. So I don't blame them. You can only be so brave, Walmart. But that $279 price on the iPad is the best price that we've got on every site. It's the same price on every site too. So again, if I was gonna go with that, let's look for the site that is A, offering the highest cash back, or B, that I have a gift card for, even better, both of those, and then grab it at those sites. Since everyone has the same price, that's a fun way to kind of work your deal and hopefully get the price a little bit lower. Will Dollar General have a gift card deal? I know in the past that they've had 15% off. So they already have their Black Friday ad up, and I confess that I did not look at it yet. So let's do that. I will sit here and pull it up with you. And they do regularly run gift card deals. You're right. So it is a great ad to remember to always check. And there you go. Yes. So hard part is that their ad is not like click on it and it all gets bigger. So it's going to get a little blurry. They have 15% off. This top one right here, the top little bit, does say that you've got to load a Dollar General digital coupon to get that 15% off on those top three, which is Cabela's and Bass Pro. The bottom section though is 20% off. Keep in mind with those 20% offs, it is only the ones that you see in the ad. So it's blurry, but I'll name them for you. So this top one right here is the Chili's, Maggiano's, everything in that group. They look to mostly be restaurants, by the way. IHOP, Zaxby's, Outback, Cold Stone Creamery, Cracker Barrel, Red Lobster, Krispy Kreme, and Popeyes. And this guy right here is not a restaurant. It's that Candy Crush Saga. I can't even imagine playing a game and needing to buy $50 gift cards for it, but I guess if you absolutely love games on your phone, there is a way to save. So that is the gift card deal in their weekly ads. Sometimes we do, there we go. This one is a one-day sale on Friday only, 15% off Lowe's gift cards. So fun moment for anyone on Friday that is building a house or doing a big home repair. You could head in and grab that. And the way these work, by the way, guys, is you're gonna head in, you're gonna grab the Lowe's gift card, say, hey, put $100 on this gift card. It's literally going to cost $85 at the register. So when Dollar General runs a sale on gift cards, it's not like a bonus back. It's not like the fuel rewards at Kroger. You literally pay less for the gift card than you would if you had just gone in and gotten a $100 gift card. So they really are pretty sweet extra savings on gift cards. So thank you for asking that, Lynn. I had forgotten to pull up and skim through. So I'm just gonna make sure we don't miss anything else, but those are usually the only ones that we'll see are towards the top of the ad. But there's definitely some things there. So glad we didn't miss that. Oh, Chris, good question. Yes, there actually is a really great deal on Amazon on fake Christmas trees. I love that you call them that. I grew up with a fake tree. I grew up in Florida, and I've always joked with my husband that that was all we could get in Florida. I don't even remember real Christmas trees ever around town. So in my mind, it is literally all we could get. But on Amazon, there are quite a few. What I would recommend hunting for is the National Tree Company. So the National Tree Company is running deals as low as like 99. I think there's actually one that's 87. But they're all significant discounts in the Black Friday ad section. And this is a 9-foot Dunhill fir. And these National Tree Companies are one of the top rated fake Christmas tree companies that's out there. So this one is unlit. The one above it for another $30 more is lit and 6.5 feet. Having dealt with both, I don't know how other people feel here, but we do real trees in our house, but we have a fake tree at church. And I feel like every other year, my poor husband has to sit there and rewire new lights onto that fake tree. So he is done with pre-lit fake trees. And whenever a time comes to buy a new tree for church, he is totally going to be the first person that's like, do not buy a pre-lit tree. Maybe other people love them, but the minute those lights go out, you're going to wish that you had just saved the $30 here and you had gone with this 9-foot version that had no lights on it. Those are our 2 cents. I don't know how many of you would chime in. Are you team pre-lit or are you a team just string the lights on there yourself? But I know that our real tree doesn't come with lights, so it seems very normal. It's totally fine. So that's National Tree Company. I will stick that in on the comments for you guys too. If, that will help you to find it. So if you are hunting there. And Jana says you went with an unlit tree this year. Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to regret having to not restring lights for sure. Oh, and I'm typing that. It's hard to type and talk at the same time. There we go. So just stuck that link in there if you're hunting for those. Chris, it will be in the comments in just a second. Stephen or Tara, great question on CVS. Will they have Black Friday deals like they have in the past? No. So the ad that CVS gave us last week is their Black Friday ad. They did not put out new deals for this week. And there are some decent deals, but there are no just absolute freebies like we've seen in the past. It's kind of depressing for those of us who have been around for a while in CVS shopping. Walgreens did put out a 3-day ad that is just for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And there are a few deals in there, but there are also no extra freebies added in there either. There are just some toy products that have gift cards attached and a number of 50% off sale items. Looking at it though, the hard part with that is that you never know what the Walgreens normal price is. Like, who goes to Walgreens to buy a Keurig? I don't know. So really hard to know, is that 50% off gonna be a decent price on a Keurig? Or am I gonna wish that I still had grabbed that at Target? So we'll have to kind of wait and see what those end up looking like. But that is pretty much all that their Black Friday ad was. So I feel like the drugstores are over for us on Black Friday. Now there are still some decent deals to grab, and I went through all of those in a video last week. Actually just got my CVS order in the mail today. So you can grab them and shop online if you want. You don't even have to go in the store. And it is worth shopping, but maybe not for Black Friday in that sense. Oh, great question. What about Blackstone grills? Have I seen them any cheaper, or are there codes to save more? No codes. We never see codes on Blackstones. Walmart's price on the last event was the best price that we saw. So I'm gonna say that their deal is the best price. Again, I'm looking it up just to make sure that I'm telling you correctly. Because again, I had no early insight to what these sales are. I'm still kind of gathering them all. So this is a huge Blackstone. If this is the one you were looking at, the 28-inch 2-burner, 157. That's a great price. Other sales or codes that you possibly could pair in here. We do see QVC. It may not be what you would expect there, but QVC will regularly run a 30% off code for Black Friday. So if you wanted to wait, you could. And let's at least see what QVC is currently selling in the Blackstone line. They're significantly higher. So I don't know that they're going to get down to that Walmart price on that. So it's a very similar Blackstone grill to the I don't know that the QVC one is any more magical. But QVC's price is $359 versus Walmart's $157. So maybe not. I was going to say if QVC had a great price and was running a 30% coupon, that would be your way to go. It's the only store that's going to run a coupon code that works on them. But if not, I would stick with this 1,000 bought since yesterday on this early access. And there is a chance the Blackstone from the last early access sale did sell out. It was a little griddle that you could take like tailgating with you. So if this is the one that you wanted, this might be the time to go ahead and grab it. Okay, so Tim and Lover, I'm guessing you're asking for questions on those. So paper plates, solo cups, plastic silverware, all of those items. So paper goods are a great one to stock up on now. Honestly, I would probably point you towards Amazon or Walmart for those items. There's a chance with Walmart they're not even on sale. But there are a lot of things on Amazon that are on sale this week that are just needed items. They're not like gifts that I'm gonna wrap and put under the tree for anyone. Though if you wanna give me paper plates, that is totally I see you girl, I love you, because paper plates are what keep me sane in life. And someday we'll go back to real dishes here, but I haven't hit that point in my life. So it can be a gift for some people, I'm just saying. But paper plates are on sale on Amazon. And you will be able to find some that even have some extra coupon codes with them. So that's the route that I would point you to. Another option is Target. Target is also running some coupons on them. This is one that you might see it right there. I'm currently subscribed to this one. So Amazon Basics, it's 300 paper plates, currently on a Black Friday deal for $12. That's a pretty good price. So that's the route I would go. It's the same as this paper plate right there, which is 50 for $4. And if you want to do the math on that, that would be 6 of these or $24 versus that $12.55. So just go with that one and get a massive amount of paper plates. If anyone else is in paper plate mode, I will gladly stick this in the comments for you too, just so you can find it. But you know, it is definitely a fun one to grab. So I know you asked for other things too. There's a lot of deals on cups and silverware. Sometimes the cutlery, I would really just recommend grabbing the $1 versions that are out there in the grocery stores, because they're usually $1 for 24 counts, sometimes even higher. And you really can't beat that price. So maybe you're gonna find it online cheaper, but possibly it's the grocery store for the win on cutlery. So online for paper plates, maybe online for cups, but possibly that in the stores too. I know Publix and a few other stores do have some BOGO sales this week on Solo and on Chinet products. Okay. Oh, Lynn, your CVS was mentioning a special on the CVS Care Pass. I have not seen that, but I will go there in an incognito window just because my CVS knows that I already have Care Pass. So it doesn't get me anywhere if I try to go to their Care Pass page and find it. Let's see. It can be hard to find Care Pass even on their site. But I've not heard of a particular deal on it. Your store may be running one, or Extra Care Plus. That's really what they're calling it now. I don't see that it's running any particular discount here though. It's just the normal sale on Extra Care Plus on the site, and I can't really share it with you guys because I pulled it up in a blank window that my online system won't share. But I don't see a sale. So I would love to know what your store was mentioning, Lynn, if you find out any other details, because it's definitely not on CVS's site for someone who's pretending to not have it as I pull in. It's totally worth having though. So anyone that shops in CVS or wants to get back into CVSing, getting Extra Care Plus you can pay by the year. It's the better deal. You basically pay $5 a month, and then you get $10 back in extra care bucks every single month to turn around and basically start your deals with. So hands down, the only program that is paying you to be a member of. Absolutely love it. Oh wow, Cheryl says her Dollar General asks her to pay cash for gift cards to be prepared. It is definitely not all Dollar Generals. I actually went in the last time Lowe's gift cards were 15% off and grabbed one as a gift for someone, and I paid with a credit card. So not all Dollar Generals are going to make you do that, but there could be some that they've had a lot of people coming in with scams, because gift cards are like the #1 way to try to scam people. So might just be what your store is doing, but hopefully most of us are not going to hit that, because you can actually get up to $500 Lowe's gift cards and 15% off of them. So if you wanted appliances, that's a pretty huge savings there to grab those big gift cards and then turn around and use it. Okay. Sorry, I'm catching up, guys. I was a little behind there. I love people chiming in. Margaret, I'm team real Christmas tree too, but I think it's just because I grew up with a fake tree. So having never had a real tree until my husband and I got married, I'm always the one like, when are we going? When do we get to get this tree? I'm always so excited. So I'm still the, teenager in a sense when it comes to the Christmas tree. Wendy, the best place to buy the Ninja, I guess you mean the Ninja Creami. All of a sudden I was like, Ninja makes a creamer? Ninja Creami, so the ice cream maker on that. I would probably point you to Kohl's there too. Everyone's got the same price, but Kohl's is gonna give you that massive amount of Kohl's cash back, because it is gonna be a little bit of a chunk price-wise. You can definitely compare it to other sites on the Ninja Creami, but really when we're talking these sale prices, Kohl's does have, they're all on sale. I cannot use coupons on them. None of the Ninja products will let you use a coupon. You got to decide whether you want the 7-in-1 or the 11-in-1. I will tell you, if you've got a family, the deluxe, these are bigger containers that go in this one versus the smaller one. That's really the only difference. But if we went with this one, for example, the 219, let's say you go bigger, you are going to earn Kohl's cash back on that. So this is already telling me, it's already doing that math, that you're going to earn $60 in Kohl's cash on that. So once you pair in that Kohl's cash, any other price you found online is not going to come near that price. So what is that? 220 minus 60. This is basically going to end up costing you $160 in the end, $159.99 for that Ninja Creami Deluxe. If you went for the other one, you decided you didn't want to go deluxe at the $179, you're still going to end up getting $45 back in Kohl's cash. So this guy's going to end up being $134.99 in the end. That is the best price. You may not consider Kohl's cash an even flop or even switch there, but to me, it is very much worth grabbing. I'm going to turn around next week for Cyber Monday, because these are good starting November 30th. So all those Cyber Monday deals that are going to start up next week, you're ready to use your Kohl's cash on them. Just make sure you put it on your calendar, the date that they expire. And it even tells you that. So they're good to use from November 30th through December 10th. So just make sure that you're grabbing them before they expire, putting that on your calendar so you don't let them go to waste. But they're like free gifts. So you grabbed a Ninja Creami and then you got a whole nother 1 or 2 gifts in Kohl's cash for other people with other things. So definitely makes the deal many, many times. Okay. Oh, and Lynn, sorry, I'm just seeing your question there too. At Dollar General on Friday, you do not need a digital coupon for that. So the only gift card deal that needed a digital coupon in the Dollar General ad was the Cabela's and Bass Pro deal. Every other deal, you're just gonna walk up to the register and they're gonna ring up. The Lowe's is gonna be 15% off. All those restaurant gift cards are gonna be 20% off. It's rare actually that they require that Dollar General digital coupon on that. Oh, and Donna is chiming in while you're there that Dollar General has sugar for $3.25. And if you spend $15, you get $5 off. So stock up on sugar. Thanks, Donna, for sharing that one. It's really a good reminder for all of us. This is the peak baking season sales. So anything that you will use baking, this is a great time to stock up on sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar. You get the idea. Flour's BOGO at a few different stores. So don't miss all of those sales for sure. And Josie, you're jumping in. We actually just hit some. So a lot of gift card deals in Dollar General. I don't know if YouTube will let you go back and watch like just 10 minutes ago. But heading to Dollar General or pull up that Dollar General ad and look at the current ad on Dollar General's site, you're going to see a number of offers like the Lowe's and a lot of restaurants. And the other one that I mentioned at the very beginning was a lot of gift card deals running through Kroger right now. And you can even use those online. So if you don't have a Kroger near you, that's okay. You can just load those digital coupons and get up to 5 times the fuel rewards, which are still good at Shell stations too, on gift card deals. Okay, so let's hit a few of the other sales. We've hit a lot of things for sure already tonight. With the things that have already started, so almost every store in a sense has started their Black Friday ads, but there is a but here. Everyone is, I guess, trying to give you the traditional Black Friday, and we do see Kohl's, Target, Walmart, Amazon, a lot of stores that are holding on to some deals to exclusively start on Thursday morning or Friday morning in store. I don't know of anyone that's open on Thanksgiving. I even saw that Walgreens is going to close most locations on Thanksgiving, so go Walgreens for that. Normally they're open every day of the year, but they're not going to be open on Thanksgiving this year. So not a lot of open stores on Thanksgiving, but all the deals will start online on Thanksgiving for some exclusive ones. And it's not everything, guys. It's just that they've like reserved these select things for this Thursday, Friday, Saturday window. Some of them it is just a Thursday, Friday window, so do know what you're dealing with. But if there are some things that you're hoping might go lower, it could be worth holding out till that Thursday morning point and seeing what jumps in. Also keep in mind most of these sales on the East Coast, we're really talking about a West Coast start time of midnight. So that is 3 a.m. East Coast. I don't know whether you want to wait up for that or not. Target's actually already telling you what these are, by the way. So if you go to the top of Target, you click on weekly ad and then just start scrolling towards the back of this week's Target ad, you're going to see all of the things that are in their 3-day sale, like kids Cat and Jack pajamas for $5, which is pretty sweet. There's a lot there. It's a lot of clothing, but it is also a lot of toys. So if there are some things that you want 40% off Legos, 40% off activity kits, 50% off Christmas trees, I don't know if they're going to beat the National Tree Company that we're already seeing on Amazon, but they're there. Walmart is also holding on to some just for Thursday and Friday. Kohl's has given you on their website, and I'll just show you where to find that. So if you go to Kohl's, click on Black Friday, start now. This takes you a couple steps, actually. It's not the easiest in the world. And even now I'm starting to, and then maybe we should have started on the Explore the Deals. So click Explore the Deals first. Yes, there we go. And then they're almost here. Your Doorbusters online Thursday. This one's 12 a.m. Central, so 1 a.m. Eastern. And you'll be able to see what your Doorbusters are. Can't order them now, but you can see what they are, whether or not it's worth waiting up for that point. At least they're giving you a heads up. Walmart's not really giving us a heads up yet, and their Doorbusters are going to be just Thursday and Friday only. And then with Kohl's, they actually start their Cyber Monday on Saturday, so that just so you kind of know their window. But just want you to know that those do exist. So what we have is not all that we will have, basically. Things will get added to. A lot of what's on Amazon, I can tell you, I have early access to over 1 million deals. It was so many, it crashed my computer. I can't open it. I can look at it on their website, but it's really hard to search. So they got to do some upgrading to that system, but I can still kind of see it, so I'm not complaining. What I will say for Amazon is the brands that are currently on sale, the things that are on sale, they're not going to change. It is new products that are being added. Some of those are brands that might have sales on some products now, and then they're adding more products to it starting Thursday. Some are brands that are not on sale right now, but are going to come on sale starting on Thursday. So even on the Amazon side, we're going to see a lot of additions come Thursday for Thursday through Monday there. Most of them have that 11/27 window through 12/1, which is Cyber Monday. So kind of gives you that idea of what you're looking for across all of those sites. Okay, Josie, Disney Plus, that is coming tomorrow. So Disney Plus and Hulu, it's going to be $4.99 a month for a year. I'm hoping that we will see a Hulu only deal, but I don't know what that's going to look like yet. What we saw last year was 99 cents a month for just Hulu and $2.99 for Disney Plus and Hulu. I'm actually still paying that price. So kind of sad to see Disney raise the price, but also not really surprised by that. So yeah, but come tomorrow morning, we should be able to see that pop in on their website for everyone for their Black Friday ad being live or their deal being live. That will run through Cyber Monday as well, so you have plenty of time. If you already are a subscriber, you are not always able to get these new offers, so subscribe under a different email. And just all of a sudden, we're using a different login as soon as the current deal ends and we're switching to the new one. So most of us that got this last Black Friday, your subscription is not technically going to end until the end of the month, but who cares if we have a 1 week, overlap of 2 subscriptions. If last month was in your email address or last year, then this year needs to be in your husband's email address or your kid's email address. You get the idea. This is not a hard workaround, but we can still get that deal for Disney Plus and Hulu and not have to pay that full price. Just saying, it is one of the best prices that we see. There are a lot of other subscription deals. I put a bunch in a post over the weekend that are running through Amazon, and we are going to start to see, Starz is running one as well that we've put up, and we will see Max and other places jump in as soon as Hulu goes live. They all kind of wait. No one wants to be the first one. Starz always does its own thing, but no one else wants to be the first one. So as soon as Hulu goes live, we'll see everyone else join the mix on those other streaming offers. Sharon, great question. Is Kohl's still my go-to for luggage? You're wanting to change to hard-sided luggage. Generally, yes. Kohl's is the winner there too on luggage. We did grab some from Nordstrom Rack in the last year, but with the increased Kohl's cash, I feel like Kohl's is going to beat any Nordstrom Rack deal as well. And they've got all of the major brands. So if you're looking at that Samsonite hard side, that's going to be a great option. I would definitely read reviews on hard-sided luggage because it does not take much for them to crack. So you want to go with a brand that has a very good warranty, or when you're looking at reviews, can really handle the stress that some airlines and whatnot will put on hard-sided luggage. So we almost went that route. And then after reading reviews, I was like, I'm not brave enough. And we went with the old school soft-sided. But read your reviews, be smart about it. And yes, Kohl's is probably going to be your go-to with that $15 cold cash on every $50 purchase right now. It's going to make for some really great prices. Let's see, other things that are running. I figured I would mention this. I was off putting a deal together for a kiddo who's about to get married. They are needing some appliances, and if you are needing appliances, this is actually one of the best deals that I've seen, so I figured I would add this one to our mix, and that is at Home Depot. So I know we have a really great sale on gift card deals for Lowe's. Maybe seeing if one of those Kroger One for All cards includes Home Depot. That could be a way to do this, but the appliance deal that is running at Home Depot is pretty sweet, and they are offering, when you purchase up to 4 appliances, This is your window right here. When you purchase up to 4 appliances, an automatic $1,000 off. This comes off in your cart right away. I was actually playing with things and putting things in my cart to give her an idea. And this is the fun part. You need to buy kitchen appliances that are $298 or more. So it's a bunch of included appliances. Aim small on 1 or 2 of these, and let's do the math there. $298 appliances, that's $300 basically. 4 of those would be $1,200 worth of appliances. You're getting $1,000 off instantly. Yes, I love this deal. All of a sudden we all just like buy 4 microwaves and we don't even need that many, right? But if you really were in the boat of saying, hey, they're building a tiny house, they need a refrigerator, a stove, a washer, a dryer, that's 4 appliances right there. So starting to play with your 4 appliances, I think I still have some in my cart. I will just show you what it ends up looking like. Playing with 4 pretty basic appliances in the end, but you will see the automatic $1,000 added in along with any other sales that we're running. And we could still play with these. We could still bring these down. These are still kind of high-end washers and dryers. There's a lot that is included in this Home Depot sale. So you click on the buy more, save more, you're going to see it's 1,479 appliances in the end that you can sit there and pick from. You can actually sort by price if you wanted to. Let's just look at the cheapest possible and see where we get that they still line up. We can do a dishwasher at $378. You can do a microwave. So you see where this is going, because then in the end, I'm going to get basically $250 off of each of those appliances. Lowe's is offering 25% off when you buy 4 appliances. Fast math on that. You've got to buy $4,000 worth of appliances at Lowe's to equal the $1,000 savings that Home Depot is offering you. So the Home Depot sale wins here. Sorry, Lowe's. It just does. Buy 4 appliances, mix and match, get $1,000 off instantly. They're also offering free delivery on most of those right now. So pretty fun if anyone is in appliance mode. May not be what you would normally grab on Black Friday, but a pretty fun sale if it is something that you needed. Okay, one other thing to mention, little sites. So I did pull a few others and I can stick these in the comments too. A couple big ones that we've seen right now, Lululemon and Stanley, for example, both running up to 50% off on things. So those are our big name brands that everybody loves. But with these little sites, keep in mind, I don't have to dive into deals right away. So if I want to do some hunting, I want to check some other sites and see if those prices line up well, I can. And a lot of times what we're going to see is these sales all run, they don't change them. Whatever's running right now will run through Cyber Monday. And then it'll actually all be extended for one more day after Cyber Monday. That's just the way that the smaller sites play. They realize that you're going to put most of your effort into the Amazon and Walmart, Target, Kohl's, and maybe not make it to their site for a few days. So just don't feel like you have to hurry, but at the same time, with these small sites, at some point, it's hopefully going to catch your eye. You've got all the way on most of them until December 2nd. So we've got over a week to shop them. The sales are not going to change. There are some fun sales there. And yes, some things could sell out. But, if you want to just focus on the big things, knocking out some of the things you need, and then fill in with the smaller sites, you totally can. Okay, that is everything that I had on my list to share with you guys. So as you go hunting this week, if there are things that you're looking for, I'm happy to help you try to find a deal. You can send me a message. You can just leave it in a comment. Many times I will see the comments. I've got some other folks that are trying to help me keep tabs on comments too this week because it's a lot, but leave it in a comment. Send me a message, Jenny@SouthernSavers.com as well. You can email. I'm happy to help you find a deal if I can on various things. So just make me your personal shopper if that's what you want to do. I've got so many things that's swimming around in my head that odds are I've already hunted them for somebody. So it won't take a lot of time, I promise. But it's fun. It's part of why I do this, right? So thanks for watching tonight, guys. I hope that I've given you some ideas of how to maybe triple stack here or there or to get some extra savings. Again, all the sales that we're seeing, we're going to see run through Cyber Monday. Some of them getting added in this Thursday, Friday with some extra deals. We'll be back next Monday and kind of talk the end of it. So we'll be hitting all those Cyber Monday deals on our last minute deals to grab, and then the things that probably going to get extended to the next day. With sales this year, do keep in mind that Thanksgiving is late. You may not realize it, but it is. All of us who've been eager to decorate, you start to realize I would have loved to have put my Christmas tree up by now, but it's not here yet. So Thanksgiving is late. Because of that, after Cyber Monday, you're really going to have maybe 2 more weeks of sales, and then it's all going to end. So if I don't grab it this week or over Cyber Monday, I'm really possibly shooting myself in the foot. This is a great time to get your kids to make their Christmas lists, ask grandparents, start farming out things to other people, but really not a great year to wait too long when Thanksgiving is this late, because you just don't have a lot of options once the sales end. So there's your little public service announcement, basically. But I do hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and thanks for joining me tonight, and I will jump back on with you guys next Monday night. We'll also go through all of the new deals in the drugstores next Tuesday. No need to do a video today or tomorrow. There really aren't any new deals this week. They kind of all made it a little quiet on us. So next week, 2 videos though. I'll catch you next Monday night at 8:30, same time, same place. So y'all have a great holiday, and I'll talk to you again.